What is up, everybody? Finally back into the shop. Start doing some shop projects here. We got, I don't know, like 3 inches of rain in the last couple days. So that put an end to tillage. I mean, it doesn't even really matter at this point on my end if I do any more this fall on tillage. I'd like to do another farm, but if not, I'll deal with it in the spring. But it's the day after election day. I think the country spoke on that one, but I'm not going to get into politics. Hope it went your way. I am just going to do a little bit of everything here in this video, I think. The 190 XT before fall, I took all the fuel injectors out of it because they were leaking. Sent them off, had them all completely gone through, and my goal was to get them put back in and use this tractor on auger to fill a couple grain bins, but never rained after I started harvest, so never had a free second to get back to this. But I've got one of them that I just put loosely back in there. I'm going to put them in. We'll do that in this video. And I'm going to use this tractor to unload the bins here in the next month or so. This tractor, there's another video on it on my channel, but I just purchased this before fall from the same gentleman that I purchased that 7110 from. It's one owner. Very well taken care of tractor. And I said I was going to take the cab off and put fenders on, but I haven't decided yet. This year-round cab is in really, really good shape. Most of them are junk, but we're going to repaint this tractor, restore it, and I'm about 50-50 right now on whether I'm going to redo this, leave the cab and put all new cab upholstery in it or not. For now, just got to get these injectors put back in. Whenever you do injectors, you really got to clean out the injector bores in the head and make sure there's absolutely no garbage in there or they won't seal up. So I use, like these pipe cleaner things. This is an actual injector brush, or I use one of them on a right angle drill. Then just make sure you blow them out and look down in each one of them bores to make sure there's no dirt or anything. On these Allis injectors, the way the lines come into them, you're best to get the injector in there and leave it loose so you can turn it from side to side a little while you tighten that line up so you don't cross thread it. I've said this before, but this place, Peaceful Creek manuals, they are excellent. I absolutely love their manuals because it all comes in a big binder. You get the parts manual, you get the owner's manual, and you get the service manual. So that's invaluable to me, having the parts breakdowns and the service manual. Like, it says I need to tighten the injectors to 12 to 15 foot-pounds. We'll get them in there. The 7110 did awesome this fall. No issues. It's getting a basic service engine oil, fuel filters. I got a new overflow tank because this one's all nasty. The hood lift cylinders are trash, so I got 2 new ones of them over on the bench to put on. I just noticed that AC belt is rather loose. Yeah, I got it all washed. We'll polish it up. Polish it up again and clean the interior. Shop is a complete disaster. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to sort through all of the mess around here and clean it up. That thing, other videos on my channel, if you want to see, if you don't know. I got the cylinder head back for that yesterday. That was the problem, and that freaking cylinder head was a hot mess from the original machine shop that I had do it. I mean, my God. Way screwed up, but we'll do a video soon on putting that back together. This one, I just got to wipe it down, wipe the dust off of it. It's been sitting in the shed all fall. I didn't want to dirty it up or scratch it or anything like that, so stay tuned. Here, it's gonna go on auction time. Ton of videos on the restoration of this if you haven't watched them either. I'll tell you guys the lot number and everything else on auction time if any of my viewers are interested in purchasing this beautiful tractor. This gem, I bought this from a farmer buddy of mine. It was his father-in-law's car, and he can't drive anymore, so he asked me if I would be interested in this for Wyatt, who's gonna turn 16 this spring. So the price was right. It's an 09 Impala. I put all new brakes and rotors on it the other day. I took it yesterday, had new tires put on it, alignment done. I put a new muffler on it. Changed all the fluids. Got like 110,000 miles driven by a old farmer, but heated leather. Pretty darn nice car for a 16-year-old, but I'm gonna beat around with it this winter to not drive my Tremor in the salt and whatnot. But you look at her from this side and she looks really good. The other side, he kind of felt his way into some parking spots. There's a big old one there. It's all dented right there. This one was apparently from a softball, at a softball game. I got a paintless dent guy, and I guarantee he can pop all of these. I would just have to repaint part of this quarter panel, but for now, good to go. I just have to change the evap vent solenoid, which is a common problem on these. That's about it. What else do we have going on? Oh, the other thing on the 7110, the hydraulic seat is leaking by. So the seat's gonna come out. Got a new one sitting here. The old Sears seat. Convert it to air seat. Gotta put that thing in. I got Mrs. G a brand spanking new lawnmower this fall. This thing rides like a freaking dream with the suspension on it and this awesome suspension seat too. It's a Ferris. My Case IH dealer is a dealer for them, and yeah, it's supposed to be the cat's ass. It's got like a race car sump, like dry sump oiling system on it. Got dual fuel tanks. She's pretty sweet. I don't mow. Mrs. G does not let me mow the lawn, but she is in heaven with this one compared to the deer we had. Let's throw these injectors in, and I'll just bring you back on all of this stuff. Just do a random ass video. All right, I've got the injectors all in. Got the metal lines tight. Torque them to 15 foot-pounds. Just try to pull them down evenly. I didn't get any of these rubber sealing washers. I forgot to tell the pump place I needed them, but none of them are cracked. They're still rubbery, so we'll just put it back on and hope for the best there. But finish torquing these up, put that return line on, change this fuel filter. So the gentleman that owned this tractor, since it was new, he was a small farmer, and he retired like 4 years ago, and he just meticulously took care of his equipment. Like, for example, on this thing, when it got put away, it got a brand new water pump put on it. It has a new radiator, a new alternator. All the fluids were changed. Like, he had it all serviced besides this fuel filter. The engine oil is brand new. It's pretty wild. Most people don't do that when they're parking stuff for good or retiring, but tells you something about how the stuff was treated. It's like the 7110 that I bought from him. When he retired, he took it to the dealer and had like $8,000 or $9,000 worth of work done to it just to put it away. Had every single fluid changed. Injectors, cab interior. He had brand new front tires put on it. So, yeah, I like it when I find stuff like that that's been owned by someone that truly takes care of his equipment and takes pride in ownership, not just run it into the damn ground like some people like to do. But I'm going to tighten them up. I'll throw this a new fuel filter on it, and see if we can get her cranked up. Thinking this prime pump could use a little bit of attention. It's kind of a leaker. Well, shall we see if it'll start? Purrs like a kitten. Just a touch smoky in here. Well, I'm gonna pull it outside and let it run and warm up and make sure there's no leaks, but this one should be good to go for running the auger. All right, got my vent valve. Pretty simple to change. Got one electrical connector here, and you got a evap line. Yeah, it's just being difficult. You just push that plastic thing in. Got one 10mm bolt stuck in there. Take your new one. Put your line back on. Hook up your electrical connector. And then we will clear the code. Also, notice I have a vice grip holding the negative terminal on because it was all corroded. Got a new genuine AC Delco negative cable. Still got to put that on. Plug the old scanner in. That runner failed. All right, we had EO 449 evap vent solenoid control circuit. Clear codes. Yes, I want to clear it. All right, got that done. Me and Jason went and got some lumber, built a bridge. What could possibly go wrong? But walkway to get to the deer blind. Mrs. G is cautiously optimistic about this operation.
Oh, we'll see. Go for it, Jason. No, I don't know.
Might need like a little bit of a block under this side.
Yeah.
Just to shore this side up.
Otherwise, not too shabby. I bet the deer are gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, that side's level. So you just maybe need a couple pieces of brick or something to put into this side. And then you might want to stake it down with something so in case you get a big flood.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's pretty stable though.
Man, we should have been bridge builders. I think it's perfect.
It's pretty nice.
Just finishing up the service on this 7110, and engine oil's changed, fuel filters are changed. Don't think anybody needs to watch me change the oil in it, but I said the hood cylinders were shot. See how easily I can, there's like nothing. Doesn't even kick back out. That's why it takes freaking a whole lot of strength to lift that hood up every time. The new one, I can't even push the thing in. So that should be nice. It's bright out here. Still haven't cleaned the shop. Got the chisel, the DMI and the Steiger home. Got to go through and grease everything. I know there's some bearings out on this thing somewhere. Oh yeah. Change some bearings. Grease it. I still have like 110 acres or somewhere around there that I'm hoping to get chiseled. Maybe this weekend it'll be dry enough, but got the 7250 home. I bought a Kraus accelerator this fall. I didn't get any videos of that one running, and I'm done using that for the fall, so I guess videos for that tillage tool I have to wait till spring, but hopefully able to get out and do some deer hunting this weekend too. Had to throw that clip in there of the bridge building experience. But I hope everybody has a good weekend, and we'll be back with videos on the 4440, giving you guys the info on when it's going to sell. So thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.